What's good, everybody? It's your boy King Legacy, and this one right here is highly requested. Y'all told me I need to watch why Larry Bird is the most savage player. So this video is here's why Larry Bird is the most savage NBA player ever. So we just gonna go ahead and get into this one right here, man. Okay, that soundtrack kind of lit. I like that.
These stories are proving that Larry Bird's not only the best trash
Larry
talker,
Bird had a mullet.
he was the most savage player that ever played in the NBA.
Vincent to Bird, and
Still
it
crazy.
goes!
That man had a mullet.
How good was he? Could he dominate today's NBA? Just ask Magic Johnson or Michael Jordan. These are the greatest Larry Bird games ever with epic trash talk stories. Written by Lex Nihil Novi. Be sure to check out
Let's
his
hear
blog.
it.
I'll leave the link in the description.
I'm
Number
good on the
10.
vlog. If y'all need to,
Larry
go
had
ahead.
30 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, and 9 steals in 3 quarters.
Goodness.
Would he like to go back in to get that 10th steal and achieve a quadruple double? Nope, he said. I already did enough damage. Why go for it when we're up by 30? Larry abused the Utah Jazz for 12 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals in the first period alone as the Celtics jumped to a 30-40-10 lead.
God
I
damn.
remember saying
What?
it was no big deal about the quadruple double. I said I could get one anytime I wanted to. Number 9. As if 47 points, 14 rebounds, 11 assists,
This one with the left
and
hand?
a game-winning basket with 3 seconds left in
47,
overtime weren't
14, and
enough.
11.
Larry spiced this one by making 7 left-handed shots. Memorial Coliseum was always one of his favorite arenas, but this was his Northwest Picasso. So what was the deal with all the softball
That's so
baskets?
crazy.
I'm saving my right hand for the Lakers, he said.
Saving my
I told
life.
him I was working on the left-hand shot all summer to go at Michael Cooper, and I was just trying it out.
Wow.
Number 8. Games 3 and 4 of the playoff series with Milwaukee showcased the entire Bird package in one 24-hour spurt.
Defense see the double, or he's going to go one-on-one. Oh,
Oh
my
my
goodness.
God.
How did he do that? Bird gets
On Saturday, he had 7 assists in the first quarter en route to a 19-16-13 triple-double that
19-16-13.
included a phenomenal dive into a pile and a sitting-on-the-floor feed to Kevin McHale for a dunk.
Oh, that's
Gave
crazy.
me at least 5 baskets where I didn't have to do
His
a
court
thing
vision
off
is
the game.
wild.
All I had to do was stand there. On Sunday, he blew the Bucks away with 4 straight fourth-quarter three-pointers to seal the series sweep.
That's in your mouth.
Said Milwaukee's coach Don Nelson. The other Celtics don't
Can't leave him
realize
open.
what a
Hand down, man
privilege it is
down.
to play with Larry Bird. KC said if we swept, we'd have 3 days off, and that's all I needed to hear. When the game was over, I drove straight to French Lick, and I was fishing all day Monday. Number 7.
That man is
36 points,
crazy.
21 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals,
36,
5
21,
blocks,
5, 5, and
one
5.
stretch of 15 for 17 shooting.
What?
Was there anything else? As a matter of fact, yes. Larry also stopped a couple of 3-on-1 fast breaks. With Magic Johnson,
He
in
stopped
the lead,
3-on-1?
watching from the LA
What?
bench, Larry put on a majestic basketball clinic at the Forum, and he hadn't arrived in LA until 5 hours before the game. He told me he was going to do it, said Magic. He said, "Sorry you're hurt. I want you to sit back and watch. I'm going to put on a show for you."
And he's saying
Number
this
6.
before the game, bro.
Game 7 of a heated emotional series with the Hubie Brown, Bernard King Knicks. And Larry was ready. Wrote Dan Shaughnessy, call it a quadruple double. 43 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, and a dozen standing ovations.
Oh. A dozen standing ovation. I was about to say, he really got a quadruple double? That's crazy.
Larry hit a 16-foot baseline fall away some 14 seconds.
Oh
into
my
the game,
God.
And that was a signal he was in complete control.
Yeah.
I remember making that left-handed shot right in front of their bench. Absolutely. That game was one of my highlights.
That game was one of my
Number 5.
highlights. Now, I had
March
highlights in
3rd,
that game. That game was my highlight.
Celtics scoring record with 56 points. He should have gone for 60, Larry said. 5 games and 9 days later, Larry torched the Atlanta Hawks for 60, not including a three-pointer that was waved off. How hot was he? Larry had one blitzkrieg of 32 points in 14 minutes. How outrageous were some of those shots? One-on-one, a couple of astonished subs fell off the Atlanta bench.
Bird, 14 seconds, he got fouled. He hit the shot. They're not going to count it.
McHale grabbed an offensive rebound and fired it back to Bird for a buzzer-beating foul line jumper.
And hit it at the buzzer. Bird has 60
Crazy.
points. Larry Bird scored 60 points. Look at the Boston.
When I'm shooting like that, Larry shrugged, no one can stop me. As for Kevin,
I love his trash
I told him
talk,
at the
man.
time he made a big mistake by not going for 60.
Because it's not too much, but it's like,
4.
you know
It
what's
was
up.
as good a mano-a-mano duel as the NBA playoffs had ever seen. Fourth quarter, Game 7, Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Larry Bird versus Dominique Wilkins. For 3 quarters, it was an even, high-level battle. In the fourth, they each put their teams on their backs and said, "Let's go." Dominique had 15 of his 47.
Okay,
in the fourth,
Dominique Wilkins.
but Larry trumped him by shooting 9
He was
for
number
10
21?
and scoring 20 of his 34
What team is that? Is that the
in
Hawks?
12 minutes as the Celtics won 118-116. The Bird summation? Hell, this is my building.
This is my building. That's disgusting.
Number 3, there was never ever a night like it. Game time temperature 97 degrees. In
Golly.
ridiculous, almost inhuman physical conditions.
The hottest place in this city, literally. There is no air conditioning in this ancient building.
No
Down there
air
on that
conditioning.
familiar parquet floor, the Lakers will have a bottle of oxygen alongside their bench.
Larry
Wow.
shot 15 for 20 en route to 34 points and 17 rebounds.
15
as the
for
Celtics
20?
take a 3-2
What the
lead
heck?
over the heated Lakers. It was a 48-minute steam bath, snorted Pat Riley. Larry said, everybody complained about the heat, but I felt great out there. I remember running by the Laker bench and seeing them sitting there sucking in oxygen, and I felt like I could run forever. The crowd was really into it that night.
The basket by Bird is good, and there's a foul.
Number 2, the Celtics had been pushed around by the Rockets in Game 5, and they asked Larry what to expect in Game 6. I think everything's going to be just fine, he declared. Game 6 started, and Larry Bird plugged himself into every aspect of the game. He shot, he rebounded, he passed, most of all, he harassed. He was never more of a total defensive pest than on this particular afternoon. The final totals of 29 points, 11 rebounds, and 12 assists do not begin to reflect the scope of his utter ubiquitousness in this game. He even won a
Ubiquitousness.
jump ball from Hakeem Olajuwon.
A few inches, to say the least.
For real?
That was the only game I thought I was totally prepared for.
Yet you were still dropping 60 in
Number
other
1.
games. Crazy.
Injury racked, he was already deep into the autumn of his career. He had hit Indiana with a triple-double in Game 1 before checking into New England Baptist Hospital to go into traction for his aching back. And now, with 4 minutes 23 seconds remaining in the second quarter of a deciding game, he had stumbled going after a loose ball and had smacked his head against the hallowed parquet.
Of the right cheekbone. They're taking x-rays now after the game. We don't know for sure.
Ooh.
The second half began without Bird.
He's coming back in the second half and they'll go crazy, Indiana coach Bob Hill warned his team.
Dang.
Right, he was. Bird jogged through the runway.
I mean, I
and
saw that. I
the
didn't know he
team
hit
went
his
crazy,
face, though.
And Bird took over the game.
And I remember that. I remember the last came out, I was like, not on my watch.
Throwing in jumpers and post-ups while starting 3 fast breaks with rebounds and outlets. He finished with 30 points while shooting 12 for 14 on twos, and for
12 for
sheer
14.
drama, it was and is untoppable. Larry said, when I hit the floor, I thought I broke my jaw because I couldn't move my mouth. I was in a lot of pain, but I could hear the crowd out there, and I thought, I can't leave those guys out there all by themselves. The extra and probably most epic one, trash
Crazy,
talking wise.
man.
A bad elbow kept him in the Holiday Inn while his teammates lost Game 3 to the Cleveland Cavaliers. That was bad enough. But when the Cleveland fans and moronic electronic media had the audacity to cry, "We want Bird!" Larry needed no more invitation to suit up for Game 4.
The game for the Cavs in the backcourt replacing World.
Get a crowd what they want.
Gets around him. That is vintage Larry Bird.
They don't know what they're saying, he snarled. They don't want me. They don't want no part of me. I'm going to throw both barrels at them. He waved to the crowd. He took a lap around the floor, and then he buried the Cavs with 34 points, 14 rebounds,
That's
and 7
tough.
assists. Larry
That's
said,
tough.
I remember one of the referees came up to me before the game and said that if the crowd came out of the stands, they would protect me. Oh, I had the fans riled up, but I knew we'd play well because I knew the other players would back me up. I was ready to play that night.
Hey, I'm glad y'all told me to watch that. He was different. Ain't nobody trash talking like him. And then he had the mullet while he was trash talking. Man, come on now. Come on now. I like that. I like that a lot, man. Anyway, y'all go ahead and tell me some more people to react to. I'm going to get the Magic Johnson on Wednesday, I promise, man. I'm just trying to go person by person so it's not just like a cluster F of a whole bunch of stuff. But anyway, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I woke up to 1,000 subs. Man, y'all the best. I'm out.